Hello, welcome to Let's Look At, a series where we take a look at the things from the past as archive for the future. Today's episode, we're taking a look into 2020 Halloween update. And with this one being special, I'm sorry about that, because this is the first Halloween update we have with the new Battle Pass system. So, I'd be curious to see how exactly this actually turns out to be as far as the spookiness goes. We do have a new character coming in called Maynard, I believe his name is. And I'll probably go into details with him. I think later on in this year, you will see a little bit more of his background story. But all you need to know is that he's basically a tutor that gets sent to Peppermint Patty, who then, deals with him in a sense. But let's just dive right in, shall we, to the clip. Anyways, there we go. As you can see, Snoopy's as a witch. Maynard is a Frankenstein monster. Sally's a princess. He's being the Phantom of the Opera, Schroeder, and then Charlie Brown is the pirate, because why not? But anyways, yeah. So as you can see, got this going on here. Not a whole lot, but not too bad either. Right. So we're going to continue on this. So this going into the 7th is when the update hits, officially. As you can see, the background is now fall. We have now leaves on the ground, which is actually pretty new. We have not seen this. The inverted boxes are back for the Halloween season, which is great. And, yeah, that's basically it. There's not much else as far as things go. But yeah, anyways, now then, let's see this here. Yeah, so just looking at some of the houses. But again, yeah, so this is the new thing here. So, got the new boxes. So the pumpkin, pirate pumpkin, is the new item that we get, as well as some pumpkin witches. Got some pirate-y looking items. Again, I'm kind of stumped about this just because things have changed in the background of how I'm doing things now. So I feel like because I started this, I want to get this kind of done so I get this out of the way. But I feel like I'm moving on from this point. It's hard to say, but it'll make sense when we get closer to the at some point behind here, just because I'm doing some stuff. But yeah, anyways, got some interesting items. And yeah, you got a interesting jack-o'-lantern balloon and a wizard tower for final prizes. So we got the coal, fear perfume again, orange that, and then here's the new items, which is the pirate outfits. Got some Halloween stuff, and then of course got the candy cauldron. And then the wizard for Snoopy is the big prize. Got the outfit pack, which comes with a lot of different outfits for, yeah, so. And then this is the one we'll be interested in mostly, which is the Maynard pack. It comes with his costume and the cool little decoration for Snoopy, which is great. This will be useful for 26 days, so into November at least. Anyways, my Halloween party's coming up and there's so much more work to do. Don't worry, Violet. I'll help you put up decorations. I wish we only had to put them up, but we have to make them as well. Alright, so this is the opening up boxes scenario. Not too bad. Pretty much self-explanatory, but, Anyways, what are you going to be for Halloween this year, Charlie Brown? I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. Well, you invited to Violet's Halloween party. There's a big costume contest. A costume contest? It's hard enough to think of a costume without pressure. Arrgh! So I got that, and then we're gonna get the patches. So the patches are the unique raw item you get this time around. Which makes sense. But yeah, interesting. Interesting that they're going with this angle, and then of course got Snoopy going boo, which is one of those older items we had in the past. again, we got a pirate, so that's his costume. But anyways, we got this, which we've probably seen in the past before. Again, but I just show it off just in case. Got Black Beetle, Blue, Vampire Dog. Yeah, so again, some of these from past updates come back again. Right? Like, for example, the Boo. We've probably seen this in the past before, but it's here again. Which, you know, is what it is. And, like I said, it's at least interesting that we have a little bit more content here compared to the Back to Yeen update that I did a while ago, which is because I ended up not having a lot of content for the Halloween update, which sucked last year. But for 2020, at least I had some things going on here. So unlike Poochie, which we missed some stuff out for her, we at least had some stuff for this one, which makes sense. But anyways, there's some stuff going on here. Man, it's weird. Last video, the what do you call it? The 70th anniversary update. That was such a long video, but this one, oh boy, this one's not that bad. But the next one, whew, another big, long, lengthy one, unfortunately. But of course, here comes the meme. I have to do it right. Yeah, there. Now I know where I can put my thing when it comes to it. And then, speaking of Poochie, she has a costume this time, which is her being a vampire, or vampiress. But, didn't get that, unfortunately. But yeah. It sucks, though, because that's just lost media now, unfortunately, unless someone comes in with stuff. But I mean, I'm technically not really lost media for Poochie. Like, for the event quest line back then, yeah. But for Poochie, I mean, technically, if she comes back, you can technically, you know, play her update and kind of get stuff from there. But otherwise, no, you're basically, you know, SOL, unfortunately. And then, of course, I got some good characters here. But yeah, Maynard is the new character we were going to get. And then we got the Halloween box, which is the exclusive one this time around. Oh yeah, I got the marbles back because I believe we went to a level that allows us to get it. And we got this, by the way. Cool. Got a pumpkin costume for Violet, which is nice. I didn't get that either. Lots of stuff I didn't get. I wonder if I got any costume, though. But besides Maynard's, but, you know, I'm just curious if anyone else. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Well, I got a fox costume. I think I didn't get that one. Maybe Charlie Brown if I'm lucky, but I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. I guess we're gonna have to figure it out. Play some pumpkins. If you've seen their games before, you know these pumpkins very well. They're, you know, reused assets a bunch of times, especially with, say, Goosebumps Horror Town. The same kind of thing. I think it came from this game, honestly, but I might be mistaken. Now we just need to get points, and I think he's done, so we can continue on with our quest. Every kid will participate in the costume contest, Shirley Brown. Don't worry about it. That only makes it worse. I'll be embarrassed in front of everyone. It's too bad you can't dress up as embarrassment. You go wearing it well. Or you'd wear it well. It seems I'm good at things no one wants to be good at. Aw. Yeah, well, I mean, that's sad sack for you. That's his character arc, as it were. And if we got the pack, we could have gotten Shermie's costume, but oh well. Are you going to write a letter to the Great Pumpkin again this year, Linus? Of course I will. I'll never give up on the Great Pumpkin. Yep, that's clear character cliche. I just wish you show a little more than the devotion of me as my sweet baboo. Yeah, well, he's not your sweet baboo. Got a cute decoration here. Some pumpkins with a lamp. Again, I'm a sucker for Halloween stuff, even if it's like little baby game. I call it baby game, but you know what I mean. I like spooky games, and then Halloween with spooky is just great. But then, you know, when it comes to baby games like this, you know, spooky with baby games is my jam. I love this type of stuff. But yeah. Anyways, I'm just building myself this. Okay, so we need to buy. Unfortunately, we just have to buy, and they don't cost a whole lot of coins, so that's always great. So I just need to do 4. We did that. Perfect. I think that's about it, so we can only do the 4. And now we just have to collect pumpkins, so of course we got Snoopy doing that. I think there was an item that allows you to get pumpkins regardless, but let's just see here. Dear Great Pumpkin. Okay. And yeah, that's what I mean. So there is an item that does drop the pumpkins. Now, as far as if they came during one of the Halloween updates, maybe it's possible. But again, I can't recall. I could have sworn the pumpkins were just kind of like an item you would have gotten. Like, it seems like a Thanksgiving kind of item you would get as well, because it's not like a jack-o'-lantern. A jack-o'-lantern, of course, Halloween, but it's a pumpkin. I mean, pumpkin's more of a fall type of thing. But that's neither here or there. Anyways, you know, now we finally got that. I thought I got it previously, but no, now we do. Right. So again, not a whole lot as far as content update goes with this type of stuff, but it will make sense later on. You'll see. But anyways, I think we are gonna do one quest animation here. Yeah, so Sweet Babu. Which is just her going like, ooh, my love, my sweet babu, you know. As per usual. Let's see this. That. There we go. I'm currently... Let's see what else. Yeah, so it's interesting how it would have been cooler if all the characters would be in a Halloween costume, even if it was a generic, like, just different colored shirt with a pumpkin on it. Right? I know some of them have better proper costumes, but I just mean like everyone to get associated with it. And it's weird because, yeah, the houses are not decorated this time. Are they decorated? Let's see, I think... Okay, so I think they are decorated, maybe. I have to look at Charlie Brown's house because he's probably the default. If his house has like leaves on top of it, then okay, yeah, so they do have Halloween decorations on, which is just pumpkins and whatnot, like the basic of necessity. Dear Great Pumpkin, I'm looking forward to your arrival on Halloween night. I hope you will bring me lots of presents. Everyone tells me you are fake, but I believe in you. Sincerely, Linus Van Pelt. P.S. If you really are fake, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Well, if he is fake, he wouldn't tell you anyways. It's just, again, kids. I can't figure out what Halloween costume I should... Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you, game. Thank you for doing this. Again, this will all be a thing. Halloween costume I should wear to Violence's party. I normally dress up as a ghost, but I shouldn't try something different for a costume. Yeah, especially since... If only there was an expert that dressed up in various costumes I could ask. Oh, Snoopy. Every man in the loves the flying A's. That's my recommendation for your costume, Mademoiselle. Sorry, I don't know what the hell that was all about. Oh yeah, that's for the point system. That's what it was. Okay. Anyway, what was the quest? Bench 3 of them. Snoopy do a thing, and get the pirate costumes. 3 of them. Okay. So, him doing the vampire thing we've seen many times before, but we do it again just cause. Anyways. Yeah. So, next year, for the Halloween thing, it'll be interesting for 2021, because they have a different theme for that one. And that would be the month before I actually started doing recordings of that game on my main channel, which was the Thanksgiving one, which is for space. So that was the official one I did. And then from there, I just kind of just been meh with it, right? Actually, what you'll find out in 2022 is I gave up on it for one particular reason, and then I just kind of not continuing on from there. But, you know, that's neither here or there. Still got another year to go through, so, yeah, so 2023, I barely did anything besides the Halloween Christmas, because again, Halloween Christmas are like usually my sucker, kind of like, oh, okay, I'm in the mood for this type of stuff, but everything else, I'm just like, you know, To give you context too, during the time of this recording, Snoopy's celebrating its 75th year, so it's Diamond Jubilee, I think it is, and they're currently doing a quest line for this, right, and compared to what they did for the 70th anniversary, yeah, it's not holding up. It's pretty bland, honestly. I mean, there's some interesting items, but honestly, it's just like, it's not, like, I'm not, like, really diving into it, going like, ooh, I need this, you know, because it's just, no. It's just, no. It's just me, but I don't know. Seems like the game's kind of like, after 10 years, they don't even want to put any effort into it. They say they want to, but they haven't shown any effort put into the game, honestly. So that's one of our crafting things we have to do, which is getting another pumpkin. I guess if you want another pumpkin, you can do that, but honestly, it's like, I don't think you need it, really. So we got the benches, so now we just need to do this. Oh, we need the orange stuff. Oh. This is why this when the crafting first started, it was rough, and then later on it became formulaic with how they do their stuff. So, and especially with how they design. I will point out when they start doing their formulaic positioning. I'm not sure when exactly they started doing this, but next year at some point, that's when I think they started doing the formulaic item stuff. So I'll keep an eye out when they first start doing it, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see when exactly that starts happening. But yeah, for now it's still in this like basic trying to find their footing period. And yeah, like, you know, you got these cool backgrounds they got going on here, and then like nowadays it's just like same basic backgrounds, you know, minor, like they change some things but then they reuse items. It's just like, at this point it's just like, there's no effort anymore. Probably cost money, presents, but it's still just like, other than just a ghost pack, which is nice, but still. I don't know, man. It's just, it's upsetting is what it is. You know what I mean? It's like, I wish there was more stuff to be had, but I don't know. I don't know, man. It's certainly something. Anyways, I wanted to buy something, but I couldn't. Yeah, anyways. So that's that for now. There's not much commentary for this particular part, because again, this is one of those games where, yeah, and I'm just drawing on Charlie Brown's face because I'm not happy about it. Because this is what I want. This is the only thing I want. I'm drawing him sad because they're giving me deals of other things I don't want. I don't care about the costumes at this point. I just want new character. That's it. New character, that's it. That's all I cared about. Right? I could care less about the Snoopy costume. Right? And I don't care if it drops me the giant grand prize crafting thing. Don't care. The way I look at it. But anyways, finally a game on deal. Barely a deal, but still a deal regardless. So I got it. So this is where we get to look into Maynard and his characteristics. And we also get to see costume, and we'll see the items that he drops, because it is... Oh, and I got a bunch of the festival tips from the last up, which, you know, again, just goes to show you the level of effort they had back then. And this is a cool one. Cool jack-o'-lantern fountain, but you need all that stuff, which is just like, you know. I've got this one, which is actually very helpful as far as getting the fear perfume. Especially since they keep using that item, so, you know, it's gonna be helpful in the future. Now, as far as what else to do, let's see this here. Okay. Send that over there. Building up my money collection. It's finally done, so Maynard is up in the walk. There he is. Let's see his quest line. Marcy, my dad and our teacher thinks I maybe need a tutor. They think it will help me get a better start in school this year. Whoops, someone's at the door. It's probably my tutor, so it's like, you know. Hi, are you the dumb one? Yep, just like in the comics. With a strip. Anyway, let's place one-way sign. Have them do something in the board. So, okay, so wait, why does he drop the Christmas thing? That's stupid. Okay, so fear perfume. Wow, okay, so he doesn't really give you, I mean, he kind of does. He does the black things, but, you know, he's not really whiteboards. This is what he needs for one of his items. Okay, so he gives us a pirate hat, so that's good. What's with the Christmas thing, though? We don't need that right now. So he could be afraid. It gives us a fear perfume, which is just like... okay, I guess, but really it's just like... Nah, man, this is... I mean, it's okay, right? It's what it is, but it's like... is it really worth that much money for this? No, not really. Not 100%, no. But it does help me get fast to this, so that's cool. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot indeed. Alright, so we got that going on there. And now we just open up more boxes. Okay. Yeah. I think after Maynard, I think Maynard is the only one. I might be mistaken, we might have actually gotten Charlie Brown's, but honestly I don't think I can recall anyone else that I bothered getting costumes for. Despite me being Mr. Halloween guy, I really did not care, because again, this was during the time where Curly came into the game. And that was a bigger deal for me, and I was like, oh my god. Curly, the storyteller himself in the Goosebumps game, I gotta play it. I gotta cover it. That's my main focus, my main bread and butter back in the day. This was just kind of like this was a fun thing on the side. And then also, Adams was doing their first Halloween update officially. That was during this time as well. And I'm trying to think what other updates was happening during this time. I want to say there was a lot of interesting Halloween updates. I think Simpsons did the usual Treehouse of Horror one. I want to say that this was during their elementary school updates. Probably. I want to say, yeah, I think. I want to say yes? No. Yeah, I want to say it is, but I don't know. I'm confused. Me confused. Ignore me. I think it is, though, honestly. And I think that was during elementary school, honestly, because I'm just trying to think about it. It seems the only one that makes sense. So we got that. What else was going on this time? I think that's it, because everything else was just basically just null and void. Yeah, because there's nothing else I was kind of playing during that time that was anything that was taking my mind on things, but... I mean, I guess Family Guy, but, you know, Family Guy's not really... They was also doing their slowdown period at this point, too, so... They were still doing updates, but it wasn't as big and grand as it once was, let's just put it that way. Let's see, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been during the... I want to say maybe the teen trauma update for that one. And I might be mistaken. Anyways, let's put some Halloween stuff down. There we go. Much fitting. I know we got a bunch of this, but I want to get rid of this. Yeah. Alright, well, there's that. And I'm gonna get myself this, because it's a cool decoration. Flying pumpkin. it drops us some stuff, which is very important. And I do want to get me the wheel, the Ferris wheel, but it's there. And then we got some items here. I think at this point I was trying to figure what items I want to put down before the event ends, because I think we're getting close to finishing this at some point. No, I'd be mistaken. Oh yeah, and then there's like a check mark, and then there's a double check mark. So the double check mark is if you want to place more than one item, and then the one check mark is just basically you just want to do this to one, and that's it. Interesting, you know, life change, but it's still something. And something I want, like, I won't say anything. Okay, so he's doing the answering the door, but this is his house. Why is he doing it to his house? That's what I don't get. Right? I get it if it was if it was Peppermint Patty's house, sure, but this is his house, so this makes no sense. Why is he doing this to his own house? Right? That's what doesn't make sense there. Like, unless he's testing the, again, 6 days. Sorry for that abrupt song jump, but I don't know. You wouldn't know that's changed besides the music just altered for some reason. I don't think I could pull off the flying ace, Snoopy. It's not my style. How about the intrepid Beagle Scout? No? Then perhaps you should be a pirate like the Black Beagle. A pirate? That's a great idea, Snoopy. I think I decided on my costume. Good. Oh. We'll wait until the continuation and I'll go and talk about a fun fact for pirates with the whole why they wear eye patches, because it's an interesting fact. So let's just continue on with the quest, and then I'll go ahead and just give you my the pumpkin-shaped house. Linus, you're not going to believe this. Guess who's sitting in the pumpkin patch? Peppermint Patty is. You finally got one, Linus. Why? Why is she there? Got one? Got one what? A disciple. Yeah, someone who wants to believe in the great pumpkin. Pumpkin Patty. So I got the stand, which I think I already put down. And then I just need to get some other items. Yeah, man, there's so much. It goes up to 50. No way I'm gonna get that. So just craft these items. Right, so what was I gonna say? Oh, that's why we needed the festive candles, because it was part of this. I did not realize that they were reusing that. But there you go. Anyways, pirates having their eye patch is because in battle, you might think that, oh, they keep losing their eyes. No. What they're doing is that in battle, they would have their eyes be protected, because if they were ever to go inside the ship, they can immediately take their eye patch off, and their eyes are already dilated to the darkness that they're able to see. Because if you're in Best Boy, oh, and I got the vampire pack, which has been great to kind of get if you didn't get her, but I already have her, so there's no point in no costume, so it's sad, big sad for me. But anyways, this whole thing was there just to be a good progression to beat the, what was it? Yeah, because your eyes get diluted in darkness, so it helps you. And the best example of this is during the, especially in winter time, if you're outside for a long period of time because you're in the bright, snowy light. You come back inside, everything is so great. Okay, now you have the element of my costume, but how can I work on being more piratey? Stride across the deck like you own the 7 seas. Send those scurvy knaves to the plank. Pillar, keep working on it, but I still feel like I'm missing something. What the hell is... Did he just have a spaz over there for a minute? Sir, what in the... Sir, what in the world are you doing sitting in the pumpkin patch? Halloween is coming, Mercy. Linus said the great pumpkin will bring toys to all the kids. Do you really believe in that, sir? It's hard to believe it, Marcy. I'm in bad need of the new baseball glove. Oh, that's why she's there. Pumpkin on the rise. Yeah, so I already got that down. Yeah, so I just need to do this, which is easy, but then I have to get some items, which I think this might be it, honestly. Yes, because I have to just craft this, and I don't know if I have enough time to do it. I got 3 days, so maybe I might be lucky. We'll see. I think there's another quest line coming up too, but I don't know and what completion's for. I guess we're just about to find out. As I collect coins. Yeah, I got a level upgrade. Oh, that's probably what it is. It's probably a new level area, I think. Let's just see this. Yeah, so this might be where this line to the amusement park is taking forever. Hold my place in line, Charlie Brown. I'm gonna get some bubble gum. If you're buying gum, can you give me a soda? Never mind, she's already left. Yeah, bubblegum balloon. So we got that stuff there. Yeah, so I guess no Halloween stuff for me. Because this is it. That's it. That's all she wrote, folks. It's sad, really, because you could tell my main focus was other stuff, like the Adams and Snoopy. I'm not Snoopy, Goosebumps. Snoopy was the third base, and it's like, we're already spending money on the other stuff, and then, no, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'll buy the character, but everything else is like, nah, wasn't too into it. And then Hellgear was covering it too, so it was just like that. But yeah, you know, this is what I got during the Halloween update, so there you go. Now, the next update is gonna be Thanksgiving, and that video is gonna be a little bit lengthier, so I might have done more during Thanksgiving, but I guess we'll have to wait and see exactly, because I think it was like an hour and whatever minutes lengthwise content, so at least there's stuff there. So that's cool. But until then, that will do it for this episode. Stay tuned for more videos of what I have next in the archives.